What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rob's house, or in this episode, Blake's house. We are here as Blake puts Will's car back together. So today we're going to be doing the first fire up on this car. Unfortunately, won't be able to tune it today, so I'll have to do a little time travel in this video because we're waiting on a blower belt. So the blower belt was the wrong size, so that will be here later today. We're gonna get the base map on. We're gonna do a first fire up, then I'm gonna come back tomorrow, we're gonna tune this thing and show you guys the finished product. Pretty excited. I know Will's been waiting a while for this. There was a big parts delay on his parts, but everything's here now and it should be good. It's gonna be a really similar setup to my build. When Blake's done here, I'll have him run down the specs for you guys. What did we do to this car, Blake? What did you do to this car? I didn't do shit.
What didn't we do? Pretty much everything other than porting the heads and an upper.
So heads cam.
Which cam is it?
Fully ground cam.
Oh yeah.
Custom grind, Texas speed cam.
Same as Robbie's. Dual valve springs, trunnion arms, lower, ATI damper.
Yeah, we got the big ATI down here. Kind of see it.
2-inch headers, full exhaust. Heat exchanger, you can actually see it still.
Nice. You did aftermarket heat exchanger? I don't even have that on mine.
Nice. Not very fun to put on, but yeah.
Did you do an expansion tank?
Oh yeah. It's not on yet, but yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if we had one around, but yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, still stock blower.
Still, yeah, stock blower. So basically max effort stock blower build, upping the boost, you know, more aggressive cam profile. Should make about 700 wheel, just like mine. If you guys want one of these done,
yeah,
that's your man. But yeah, Blake's getting pretty good at doing these. Yeah, it is a lot of work compared to the older cars. There's just more stuff that has to come off. With these cars, because you have the displacement on demand, the 4-cylinder mode, you gotta plug that up. You still lock the cam. That was the same as LS3, I guess, right? Blake's getting the fuse box together right now so that I can flash the base tune on it. You know, it's gonna be a couple hours before first fire up. Car's not gonna run without a base tune. The factory calibration is way different now than what's actually in the car. I don't even think the car would start. It has a 32% fuel lobe for the high pressure fuel pump for the DI injectors on this with this cam. What that means is all the fueling needs adjusted, the whole torque model needs adjusted. There's a lot of work that I have to do to get these things to run right, but I learned on my car. I know how to do it now, so I'm confident we're gonna get this done for Will. Hopefully he'll be happy with the finished product. All right guys, we got Will's Z06 flashing the base tune right now. This is our startup base map so that we can actually crank the car once Blake has it back together. Little flashy flash. There it is. Fast forward a day and we're back. Will's car is back together in one piece. Blake is filling up fluids. Will is here.
I don't even need to do this. I can just pour it in.
I know. Yeah. We'll get to witness the first fire up. I already flashed the base tune yesterday, so should fire right up and we'll get it all tuned and send Will on his way home. The time has come. Warm up, but you can hear the cam already. Now I just got to dial the fueling in and he'll be good to go.
That sounds good. I like that.
All right, so we had a little bit of a problem. The car fired up, no problem, but one of the O2 sensors, we were throwing a bunch of codes and it wouldn't enter closed loop, so I wasn't able to tune it.
Pretty sure it's it.
So anyway, the guys went to get another O2 sensor just in case, just in the off chance that anything's wrong with the sensor. Car also needed a new battery. His battery was just old and, you know, didn't like being unplugged for that long. And we're gonna hopefully fix this connector on this O2 sensor, and then I should be able to tune it. Another weird thing is Blake replaced the front shocks on the car, and the car's sitting like a monster truck. All right, guys, well, we figured out the issues. So first and foremost, there was a broken wire inside of the factory connector for the O2 sensor. That's why I had no O2 sensor on bank 2. Blake hardwired that last night, so it's good now. Suspension issue was...
I'm not talking about it. Not talking about it.
You don't want to provide educational purposes?
Yeah, it turns out to put a sway bar on backwards on a Corvette, it's a monster truck, so.
Somehow you can put the sway bar in upside down, and then the car will actually like sit on it,
yeah.
And it won't break because it's that strong.
Lucky, I guess.
I mean, hey, whatever. So, but now anyway, it's sitting correctly now. No problem. So, already started street tuning a little bit, got gas. Now we're gonna throw it on the dyno and finish it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chopping real good now. 2015 Z06, full heads and cam package. We already went over that in the video. And we're doing a street drive. We just got done on the dyno. And we're just gonna see how it drives. Big pops. Great. Feels perfect, dude. Feels perfect. That's it. Did a couple pulls on the dyno, and everything looked good. Just taking it for a street drive to make sure that everything drives fine. I think the drivability feels perfect. Feels just like my car. And you know, we'll send it on home to Will for him to enjoy. All right, guys, we are back home after a successful day at the shop tuning Will's car. I really hope that he enjoys it. Another 700 wheel horsepower Corvette out the door. Like I said, it's pretty much the same build as mine, so same power numbers more or less. The dyno actually is having a speed sensor issue right now that Blake's trying to work out. So I didn't actually have a graph to show in this video, but like I said, it's literally a copy and paste build from my car. So the only slight differences being he has a different intake than me, and he didn't port the heads. But I had tuned another one that was done by a friend, another really similar build without ported heads, and his still made 700 wheel. So at this boost level, that doesn't really seem to make much of a difference. I just did it because mine was over the winter, and I didn't care about downtime on mine, so I figured if I add power later, my car's already equipped for that. But anyway, like I said, at this particular boost level, Will's car was making around 13, 14 pounds of boost the whole time, nice and steady through the whole pull, and you know, it should be about 700 wheel. That's about what my car makes boost wise as well, and the other one that I tuned made about the same thing too. So it should feel a lot crazier for Will compared to how he's used to the car driving. We did that little street drive at the end, had to make sure the drivability was good, going around the block, just driving it on the street, make sure it felt normal, wasn't hesitating, you know, doing anything weird, herky-jerky, none of that stuff. I figured it would be fine because I've spent so many hours tuning mine that I have a pretty good grasp on it at this point, but I still always just want to make sure, just double check, triple check my work, make sure I didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like I did, but you know, as I tell everyone who brings cars to me to tune, told Will, I said, hey, drive it. If you notice anything weird, hit me up. We'll go out for a street drive, do some data logging, we'll get it worked out. But I don't anticipate that being a problem on this particular car, because like I said, it's pretty much the same thing as mine, so he should be good to go. So Will, if you're watching, hope you enjoy it, man, and I look forward to going on some drives with you. Will and I are pretty good friends, and he's in our driving club, so I'm sure I'll be seeing a lot more of his car. That wraps it up for this video. As usual, I hope this video is entertaining, and I'll see you guys next time.